my mom and my dad, I have to say, I have to give them kudos for that. That both of them were very clear on one point that, you know, it doesn't matter whether we are separated or not, but we will always be there together for you.
But did you understand it at that age?
I did.
Did you question it?
I did. I questioned it at times, but I understood it. I really understood it. And as an adult, today, I can take that call and understand how brave it was as well to
Yes.
take that decision. We're very, very different people today than what we were, you know, when we first got together. And I think we've grown like that as well. You know, you grow up and you grow into more. वो कोशिश होनी चाहिए. जब कोशिश करना बंद करोगे तो then that would be the end of it, wouldn't it?
But when you were actually getting married at the peak of your career and having a kid at the peak of your career, how many people around you actually suggested you not to do it?
A lot of people. My dad included actually was one of those people who said that, you know, you should not be getting married right now. And she was also quite cool about it. I mean, she never insisted कि नहीं मुझे मम्मी बुलाना है आज, you know, अभी तू बहू है तो मुझे, never said that to me. Says जब निकलेगा तो मुंह से आराम से अपने आप निकलेगा. And it happened. And she was also one of the first people after Nissa was born to tell me that no, काम पे जाना है बेटा तो तू जरूर काम के बारे में सोचना. हम हैं ना घर पे संभालने के लिए, हम क्यों हैं, हम हैं ना यहाँ पे, तो तेरे को काम करना है तो तेरे जरूर काम करना चाहिए तुझे. And I remember, I think she was, I've carried her till she was what, I think till she was, I think nearly 12 years old. I was carrying her 12 or 13 years old. I'm very proud of the fact
Absolutely.
that I could carry her even when she was 13 years old. Nissa has a lot of my mannerisms. Nissa talks like me. We both have a very same sense of humor. We have the same sense of humor. Nissa and me find the same things funny. Yug looks at me sometimes when I crack my jokes. He's like, looks at me, he's like, that's really not funny, mom.
Apparently, when Ajay sir used to call you, like that time it was a telephone, right?
Yeah.
And he would say ki Kajol, is Kajol there? So your mom apparently told Ajay sir ki if you don't call me mom-in-law Tanuja ji, I'm not gonna give the phone to her. Is that
It happened because as we know that Ajay Devgan becomes a little like silent at times.
There's something magical about the person sitting with me. When I was planning this show, Dear Ma, believe me or not, I actually called up her team and I said that, you know, her film is coming out and it's called Ma, and I would love to have her for one of the episodes because there's something about her which is so motherly. You can ask Aman also, apart from anybody, apart from her own kids. We've had conversations about how motherly she is. Thank you for doing this for my channel.
I'm not feeling very motherly at all, by the way. I want to just tell you that.
No.
Not feeling motherly at
Towards
all
me.
towards you. Like, not at all.
I know.
I want to whack you.
But that's you. Then it's great. Then it's good start, because if you don't whack me, then it's a problem. But you've been always super kind and super sweet to me. Thank you for doing this. This is your first for my channel. I remember when I joined Bollywood Bubble, my first ever interview for Bollywood Bubble was with you.
Yes.
And this is also like, I know it's Shubharam. So thank you so much. It's got a Bengali connection. Everything falls in place. In fact,
It's got a Ma connection.
It's got a Ma connection. The best thing, you know, the most heartfelt thing about the trailer was the addition of the mothers' names in the promo. That is something that stood out. Whose idea was it? Like, when you were told, what was your first feeling?
My first feeling was like about time. About time, because I think mothers don't get enough credit and too much of the blame for what their children eventually turn out to be. Yeah, so I was like, about time, about time. A person is not, you know, nobody is made by what their name stands for, but yes, a lot of the credit is to their upbringing.
Do you feel somewhere when you say that mothers are not given enough credit, but when a child goes a little idhar-udhar, the first thing, like I remember that my mother when I was a kid used to tell me that if you do anything wrong, it will always be my mistake.
Yes, so be very careful. Be very careful, क्योंकि पहला सवाल यही होता है कि तुम्हारी माँ ने तुम्हें ठीक से नहीं सिखाया. बिल्कुल, आई कम्प्लीटली एग्री विद दैट। और जैसे मैंने कहा है कि पहले भी लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं लगता है कि क्रेडिट इतना नहीं मिलता है, क्योंकि अगर उसने कुछ अच्छा किया तो बेटा तूने अच्छा किया, अगर कुछ गलत किया है तो तेरी माँ ने तुझे ठीक से नहीं सिखाया। तो इट्स दैट। सो आई वाज वेरी वेरी हैप्पी कि हमारे टाइटल्स में माँ को इंक्लूड किया गया है, एंड वी गिव देम दैट credit that all their
that
children
respect.
are awesome, amazing, and a part of this amazing film.
Absolutely. But tell me something, when you were growing up, how influenced were you by your mother's personality? Not just the conditioning that she gave you, not just the upbringing, by her personality, because she is still one of the fiercest people ever. Like when I speak to my mother, because my mother loves your mother, so she'll always say that she spoke a language that most women couldn't at that point and were not allowed to. They were stopped from, and she used to have that power in her voice.
Absolutely. I was very, very influenced by it, but I didn't have only my mother. I had my mother, I had my grandmother, I had my great grandmother. All three very, very strong, powerful women in their own right, and very opinionated. So trust me, the fights were really interesting to see as a child. That you have three completely different, strong people
From
having an
different
opinion
generations.
and fighting it out. I mean, you could see it, the clash of the titans, it was literally. So yes, influenced in a lot of ways by them. More than influenced, I would say inherently taught about what it is to be a woman and what it is to be a human being as well. You know, human in all of what that word means. It's not just woman, it's not just gender related, it's just human. You know, to be able to. My mama and my mommy also lived with us for a long period of time. So it was not only about the women, but it was about what strength means. It doesn't only mean, to stand up and fight all the time. It means talking through, it means having difficult conversations. So all of that. So yes, I was very, very privileged and very, very lucky.
Absolutely. You also come at a time when, women were told to behave a certain way, do a certain things a certain way, but you never really conform to those norms. Do you also regard that side to the women in your life who actually?
I would, yes, for sure. I would say that they made it so commonplace to make up your own mind, and they made it so commonplace to stand by your opinions that it was second nature almost to me to do what I thought was right rather than what the world thought was right for me.
Yeah, I remember जब मैं DNA में था, मेरा पहला इंटरव्यू आपके साथ हुआ था जब आप एक डाइपर ब्रांड लॉन्च कर रही थी, और आपको मैंने एक सवाल पूछा था, तो आपने बोला था कि आई वांटेड टू बी अ मदर सिंस द एज ऑफ 8.
Yes.
Why? What was the whole idea behind it?
There was no why to it. I think बचपन में जो सब गुड्डी गुड्डी के खेल खेलते थे, और गुड़ियों के साथ आई लव डॉल्स एंड आई लव्ड स्मॉल बेबीज, एंड मतलब बचपन से ऐसे ही लगता था कि मैं बड़ी होकर ना, मेरा गोल था लाइफ में कि मैं 12 साल की उम्र में आई विल अडॉप्ट. ऑफ कोर्स उस वक्त मुझे पता नहीं था कि 12 साल की उम्र में आई कैन नॉट अडॉप्ट. सो व्हेन आई वाज 12 years old, I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, करते हैं डैड, लेट्स गेट अ बेबी. यू गेट द बेबी डैड, आई विल टेक केयर ऑफ इट. माय डैड लुक्ड एट मी वेरी थॉटफुली एंड सेज, गो आस्क योर मॉम. तो मेरी माँ ने ऑफ कोर्स मुझे फ्लैट आउट जवाब दिया, वाज लाइक शट अप, इसके बारे में हम बात नहीं करेंगे. अगर माँ बनना है तो 18 के बाद. ऑफ कोर्स 18 के बाद मैंने कभी सवाल पूछा ही नहीं. तो
Today when I saw the promo, I knew what the film is going to be about before, because I had spoken, I had heard about it. But when I saw the promo, I was so happy. First of all, I've only, Bengalis are reduced to those Kala Jadoo and everything. But there is so much of folklore.
Yeah.
Brahmo Doitto and Doitto are a part of our folklore. Like it's a part of me growing up, my brother, sister, my mother growing up, right? What made the team, because you're also part of the same creative team, explore this side? Did you also grow up on these kind of stories?
Absolutely.
Because you also have a Bengali connection.
And more than that, I think I grew up with Durga Ma, Kali Ma, very much part of our lives. The first puja that that I remember consciously attending was the Durga Puja.
Yeah.
I remember that being such a big part of my life. It was such a big part of my life. From standing in front of the murti to the puja to the anjali to serving everybody to everything. It was so much a part of our family.
Yeah.
It was a family thing more than than anything else. And I remember I remember knowing from the time that I was probably a very young child that, you know, my goddess has her hand on me. God has his hand or her hand on me, behind me, and is standing behind me at every point. I'm supported. और तो इसलिए जब हम इस कहानी की बात करते हैं, काली माता की कहानी की बात करते हैं, so I've always been a mythological buff. I love mythology. और काली माँ और रक्तबीज की जो कहानी है वो बहुत ही कॉमन
Powerful भी है.
बहुत ही पावरफुल कहानी है, बट इट्स अ स्टोरी दैट
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows and everybody knows के जो इस कहानी का जो बीज है वो सब जानते हैं. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि लेकिन but we decided that that was the right it is the right time right now to take that seed and, you know, make it into a full blown story.
अजय सर के ऑफिस में ना they had called us to watch the शैतान का teaser. This is way before the teaser was launching. Way, like it was at least a week before the teaser was launching, and we never knew what is Shaitan all about.
Right.
Like for this, I could sense that the world is going to be the same, and Shaitan did wonders. It is such a atmospherically scary movie that you innately feel like it's happening to you. This also gives you that feeling, right, where you feel like you are also trapped in that atmosphere. Horror films have usually never worked primarily, but today if you see atmospheric horror with the way your husband and the company is doing, it is working really well, and it's from the same world. Does it give you an advantage? Because Shaitan was a game changer in that space, the mythological horror space.
I think Shaitan was not a mythological
No, it was
horror.
not the atmospheric horror. It was an atmospheric horror.
Absolutely, and I think it is definitely from the world, and yeah, but most importantly, I think when you see the trailer and you realize that this is going to be a film that is going to make you feel something.
Yes.
You're going to stand up. You're going to want to stand up for something. You're going to want to stand up because you believe in her as well. You
Yeah.
believe in the mother. You believe in the character. You believe that she's doing the right thing, and you're doing the right thing with her.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the strength of the film lies, really.
Do you play a single mother in the movie?
I can't tell you that much. But kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you that while growing up, kids can have a different understanding of life, and they can be scarred if their parents separate. What do you think made sure that you guys, despite whatever happened, despite the separation, led a normal life, you and Tanisha especially? How did the parents actually make it look and seem normal?
My mom and my dad, I have to say, I have to give them kudos for that. That both of them were very clear on one point that, you know, it doesn't matter whether we are separated or not, but we will always be there together for you. The decisions that we make for you will always be made together. And that was very clearly made, you know, in every respect. We couldn't play them off one against another. We were not allowed to play them off one against another. And they were grown up, and they were adults who behaved like adults, like mature adults enough to do the right thing by their children.
But did you understand it at that age?
I did.
Did you question it?
I did. I questioned it at times, but I understood it. I really understood it. And as an adult today, I can take that call and understand how brave it was as well to
Yes.
take that decision. And on both their parts, to you know, take that decision and to एक होता है ना कि आप अपने लिए कुछ करते हो, और फिर एक होता है कि हाँ हमारे लिए भी कर रहे हैं लेकिन बच्चों के लिए भी कर रहे हैं. And that was the thinking, that we're not only doing it for us, we're doing it so that our children also grow up happier.
You know, my mother has met you, and my mother immensely loves you.
Thank
but
you.
my mother also loves you because you are Tanuja ji's daughter. Whenever I speak about her, she's done a Bengali film, and we were discussing,
Yes.
many,
Yes.
many years ago, I remember when I was here only. There is something about her. There's a certain sense of strength, but she respects one part of it, which I'm going to come to. Meena ji also said this, that when she separated, she never felt like poisoning Masaba about her father. My mother tells me that when she saw you and Tanisha, she respected your mother more because she never felt the need to separate you from the father. How important was it for you today, as an adult? How important do you think it was when you understand things?
Now, when I understand things, of course, I think it took a lot of courage on her part to take that decision, again, like we were discussing. And I think most importantly, it takes a lot of self control.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of self control to not be petty and to look at things from a little broader perspective and to understand that yes, this is necessary. Like I said, no, like माँ के strength के बारे में अगर हम बात करते हैं तो माँ वो एक अंदरूनी शक्ति होती है जो हम में आती है और कहती है कि नहीं, अगर ये बच्चे के लिए ठीक है तो हाँ, मैं अपने आप को कंट्रोल कर लूँगी, मैं अपने आप को संभाल लूँगी, मैं कोशिश तो ज़रूर करूँगी सही करने के लिए, और अगर बच्चों के लिए सही है तो फिर मेरे लिए भी सही होगा.
Yeah. When you speak about this film, it also speaks about the strength of a mother. What is that one thing that you feel shifted in you when you became a mother? What is that one power that you felt like you had, which maybe you didn't have before you became a mother?
Patience. I really had zero patience. I would say that after I became a mother, I realized कि हे भगवान, इतना सांस लेके अपने आप को रोकना पड़ता है इतनी सारी चीजें करने के लिए. I mean, everything that I could think of that I would do in a heartbeat. After I became a mother, I could do none of it. Even people, like a simple example, like if somebody came home and I didn't like that person. If that person, my child liked that person, फिर अगर मेरी बेटी को वो पसंद आ गया तो then I had to be nice to them, and if they were nice to my children, then I have to be nice to them even more.
ऐसा भी हुआ है?
So हाँ, फिर कितनी बार हुआ है? तो मेरे बच्चों ने मुझे बहुत कुछ सिखाया है. I think that the one thing that I learned when I became a mother was that I don't know everything, and I am still learning every day, and my kids still today teach me new lessons, और रोज़ मुझे कुछ ना कुछ सिखाते हैं. Patience के lessons सिखाते रहते हैं, और to be a better person also. Yeah, they
Do you
have
think
taught me more.
motherhood has changed you as a person in the better way?
Oh yes, definitely, no two ways about it. Made me a stronger person, made me a more rounded person, I would say, in every respect than I was before I had them.
But even before you had your kids, you were actually a mother to your own sister. and
I wasn't a mother to them.
yeah, she has.
She would like to believe that, but she had a mother who was very much in charge of her life.
But did you have to sacrifice as an elder sister? Did you always feel you've always been protective?
Yes.
That protective instinct is always there in the elder siblings more than the younger ones, because they grow up to knowing कि मुझे रक्षा करनी है इनकी. Growing up, what was your equation with her? Has it changed with age and with patience with Tanisha?
Growing up, of course, it has changed. Earlier, it used to be like, oh, she was definitely my younger sister. Now she's my sister. Maybe not my younger sister, but yeah, she's definitely my sister. And I don't know, the equation has changed a little bit, but not dramatically so much, honestly.
Abhi bhi, on which instance do you call your mother and you ask for help? What's the one thing?
Always. If there is any, if there is any question that I have in my life, or if I feel uncertain, if I feel uncomfortable, if I'm sick, or if I am not like, there are just days that you just don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
All of that happens, and I speak to my mom, and somehow my fever comes down. I feel better. I feel more in charge of my life. I feel, okay. My mom has spoken to, life is getting back together again. I can handle this.
Your mom is a strict disciplinarian, right? So, did you have curfew times? Did you have rules and regulations while growing up? Or was she free with you? Did she not put any barriers on you so that you don't break rules?
I wouldn't say that. I was in boarding school till I was 15 years old. Then I came back और फिर काम करना शुरू कर दिया 16 साल में. तो वक्त नहीं मिला वो सब रूल्स डालने के लिए शायद मुझ पर, क्योंकि जब मैंने काम करना शुरू कर दिया तो फिर I was a working person.
Yeah.
I mean, how many rules would
Your
you?
own person.
Yeah, I was my own person. I was earning, and it's difficult to enforce rules on a 17 and an 18-year-old who's earning their own money.
That's true.
You know, it's very difficult to tell them that you have to be back home by 12 o'clock or whatever. Not when you're working till 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, kya bologe? So I don't think, but I was also pretty much. I mean, I didn't really want to fight with her, or I didn't really want to break any rules or, specifically disobey her. Plus, she knew that I didn't smoke or drink. So, I mean, अब तो आधा काम उधर ही खत्म हो गया ना.
But when you decided to get married, how did you break the news to her?
I think she knew that we were, kind of going around before that. So, yeah, she took it quite well. She's like, are you sure about it? She had a long discussion with me about whether I was sure that I wanted to get married and whatever. But yeah, she was quite clear about it.
She's also a very cool mom-in-law. I have read this story somewhere that apparently when Ajay sir used to call you, like that time it was a telephone, right?
Yeah.
And he would say ki Kajol, is Kajol there? So your mom apparently told Ajay sir ki if you don't call me mom-in-law Tanuja ji, I'm not gonna give the phone to her. Is that
It happened because as we know that Ajay Devgan becomes a little like silent at times. So मतलब जब पता नहीं है क्या बोलना है तो it's that. Hello, can I speak to guys? So yeah, mom did say that to him, definitely.
But there's not just one mom, your mother-in-law is somebody who's extremely like close to you, attached to you. Ajay sir in an interview had said that today she calls Kajol before she would call me if there is trouble.
Yeah.
To come to that takes years, right?
Yeah.
And to have that is also a privilege.
We've also been married for a long time.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you that.
Of course. But to come to this also, but you were close from the very beginning. It's not like कि बहुत ज़्यादा time लग गया था. But do you feel that this is also a privilege for women today, especially to have a supportive mom-in-law as well?
Absolutely. I give her kudos for that, and I give her credit for that, because I really didn't know what I was doing. So I went in there and I was just like this, slightly, I was just 24 years old when we got married.
Yes.
So I was really young, and I had no idea what I was supposed to do, what I was supposed to be, क्या करना है, क्या बनना है. वो सब पता ही नहीं था मुझे कि क्या कैसे बात करनी है. मम्मी को आंटी को मम्मी बुलाना पड़ेगा तो क्यों, लेकिन मेरी एक और माँ ऑलरेडी है. तो and she was also quite cool about it. I mean, she never insisted कि नहीं मुझे मम्मी बुलाना है आज, अभी तू बहू है तो मुझे, never said that to me. सिर्फ जब निकलेगा तो मुंह से आराम से अपने आप निकलेगा. And it happened. So I have to give her credit for that. And she was also one of the first people after Nissa was born to tell me that no, काम पे जाना है बेटा तो तू ज़रूर काम के बारे में सोचना. हम हैं ना घर पे संभालने के लिए, हम क्यों हैं, हम हैं ना यहाँ पे, तो तेरे को काम करना है तो तेरे को ज़रूर काम करना चाहिए तुझे. So I have to say that I've been very, very lucky in that I have had wonderful people around me who have supported me unconditionally, और मुझे काम करने से कभी किसी ने रोका नहीं.
I always say this, I'm going to say this again, that for any 90s kid, you are and will always be an emotion. It is, when we were in Calcutta, looking at you on screen felt like an emotional connect. When I'm here, you're still a fantastic actor and artist, but what makes the most difference is how you treat people and how you've always treated us with warmth. Like even if you don't scold me, I would feel like, "Arey, aaj there's something missing." That's the beauty of
थप्पड़ खाना है तो बस बोल दे.
आप तो मार ही सकते हो, कोई problem नहीं, आपसे तो थप्पड़ भी खा लूँगा मैं. But when you were also one of those people from the 90s especially, it was the women were not treated the way they are treated today, actresses. Like there was a certain shelf life given to actors, especially female actors. after getting married, after having a child, you came back every time and got the Best Actor awards. If you go back and see, you've got Best Actor for Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, you've got Best Actor for Fana. You changed that rule in a huge way. But when you were actually getting married at the peak of your career and having a kid at the peak of your career, how many people around you actually suggested you not to do it?
A lot of people, my dad included actually, was one of those people who said that, you should not be getting married right now. But, I disagree with you that this was not something that was new or not something that I
Very
did
few and
it.
far in between, yeah.
But it was not something, you had a Saira Banu, you had a Sharmila Tagore,
Tagore, yeah.
you had everybody, all of them who were really big. In fact, I feel Saira Banu and Sharmila Tagore did some of the biggest films after they got married.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, where are we even talking about, me breaking a rule or a glass ceiling for that matter? That glass ceiling was always broken. It's just that we didn't have enough people believing in that. That's it. That was the only thing, that if you believed in it, that you would definitely, एक होता है ना, नहीं पता नहीं काम मिलेगा कि नहीं, हाय काम नहीं मिलेगा तो हम क्या करेंगे, और घर पे बैठना पड़ेगा और हम क्या करेंगे में ही अटक गए थे सारे. So I think that's where I feel that it had that I don't know whether I was so much of a trendsetter so much.
But you are never attached to stardom any which way.
No.
Like you never really cared, even back in the day. Today, though, of course not. So, why? Like how? How did you, like, you've seen your contemporaries, peers, like always fighting it out to the finish line, but you've always been the most chill person. Ki, hoga, nahi hoga. Everybody says that about you. All your co-stars, you should never craved stardom.
It's not that I've never craved stardom. I haven't craved stardom.
You haven't?
But I've never chased it.
Yeah, you never chased it.
I've never chased it. And I don't think that, because I never thought that it was the be-all and end-all. I felt that your work should speak for yourself. I felt that I was doing good work. And I felt everybody was doing good work. We had some great work coming out of there. And we had some fabulous actors. We had some, great music. Yeah. All of it was there. So it's not that there wasn't enough work to go around, or we had to scramble, or we are stealing from each other, or वो सब करने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी. तो मुझे लगा कि आज भी लगता है कि उसकी ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. और हम सब जो है, मुझे तो लगता है कि मैं अपने खुद के रेस में हूँ. मैं अकेली घोड़ी भाग रही हूँ.
अपने हिसाब से सब कुछ करना.
अपने हिसाब से करो, और एक जो हमारी ज़िंदगी होती है वो हमारी है. वो किसी और का हक नहीं होता है हमारी ज़िंदगी पे. तो अगर हम अपनी ज़िंदगी के डिसीजंस खुद नहीं लें तो कौन लेगा? Somebody else will tell you who you are meant to be if you don't know who you are, right?
So true.
So
true.
That's where we are.
But do you remember the first time you held Nisa and you saw her when you first became a mother? What was your first feeling like? What when?
I don't remember it.
You don't?
I don't remember it. I don't remember. Oh, I looked at my baby and tears welled in my eyes. ये सब पिक्चरों में दिखाते हैं. Actually कुछ याद नहीं रहता है. चले ठीक है ना? Has she done something? How do I hold her? Is it okay to hold her like this? How should I hold her like this? पेट पे रखूं, सामने रखूं, कैसे रखूं? ये बहुत टाइट नहीं है, सांस ले सकेगी, नहीं ले सकेगी. I mean, there are 100 things that are running through your mind at that point of time. So no, I don't remember the first time I held her. I don't remember not holding her. I don't remember it ever feeling unnatural. So, and I remember, I think I've carried her till she was, till she was nearly 12 years old. I was carrying her. 12 or 13 years old. I'm very proud of the fact
Absolutely.
that I could carry her even when she was 13 years old. And that's my aim. I work out so that I can pick up my son and say, see, I can carry you.
Fab. But when you became a mother for the first time, are you a paranoid ma?
I was a very, very paranoid mom, and I was like, I was like 20 times worse than a helicopter. Helicopter is nothing. I mean, like really nothing. Try bumblebee. Or a hummingbird or something like that, which goes at that speed. Yeah, so that was the feeling behind it.
But was Ajay sir the calming factor then?
He was very much calm and shant, and I used to get irritated with him that he was so calm and shant. Don't you understand how important this is? And he would just look at me and he was just like, no. So that was it, and that was the difference between us, and at times we fought over it, but I think we came to a happy conclusion. where
Yeah.
that is concerned.
At the same time, when you were a parent for the second time, were you an easier mother?
I was an easier
So
mother.
बेचारी निशा को
नो मैंने हाथ सफाई कर ली ना पहले बच्चे पे, तो हाथ सफाई करने के बाद तो दूसरा मतलब इजी, पता है ना कि सब कुछ है हाथ में, यू नो विच मेडिसिन टू गिव, यू नो बुखार इतना होना चाहिए, यू नो गिरेगा तो ही विल बी फाइन, यू नो दैट इट्स नॉट अर्थ शैटरिंग, अगर थोड़ा सा खून निकल गया तो हाँ बाकी के 4.5 लीटर है बॉडी में तो कुछ नहीं होगा उसको, यू नो. सो ऑल ऑफ दैट, एंड आई थिंक दैट व्हेन यू आर ईजियर ऑल्सो they grow up easier also, in the
Yeah.
sense कि उनको भी इतनी टेंशन नहीं रहती है कि you know it's okay, mom believes in me, everything is fine.
Yeah. Who's closer to you in terms of personality, Nisa or you?
I would like to believe in who is like me more is, I think Yugi is like me more, but I think Nisa is also like me more.
In what way?
So I think both my children are exactly like me, they look like me, I mean everything is about me. I'm the mother.
No, Yug looks a lot like.
Shut up and get up and go away from here.
But that's the
Don't
truth.
finish that sentence.
Okay, okay. But in what ways are they similar to you, like in personality types, if you say?
I think Nisa has a lot of my mannerisms. Nisa talks like me. We both have a very same sense of humor. We have the same sense of humor. Nisa and me find the same things funny. Yug and me, Yug looks at me sometimes when I crack my jokes. He's like, looks at me, he's like, that's really not funny, mom. That's like, I just want to tell you that's really not funny. I'm feeling bad that I'm saying this to you, but it's not funny. You're not funny. So, yeah. So Nisa and me find some things are like hysterical. Nisa and we will sit and we will crack and we will discuss the whole पूरी दुनिया की मतलब कथा सुन के, discuss करके, analyze करके, हंस के, मार के, हम सब कुछ कर लेंगे. But so yeah, Nisa is a lot like me in that sense, but Yug is a lot like me in probably temperament. Temperament of his is more like me. He's more, he's a happy child, you know, like he wakes
Yeah.
up with a smile on his face.
Yeah. They say that mothers have to be the bravest because after a point they have to let their children go and live their own dreams, right? You actually had a boarding school history, like you said, but when Nisa was supposed to go out of the country, how difficult was it for you to deal with it, or were you an easy mother there?
No, it was very difficult. It was very difficult. Of course, it's very difficult. Whenever you have to let your, you know, your very beloved person go away from you and have to, you know, kind of let her do her own thing and not worry about whether she's eating enough or whether she's sleeping enough or whether she's done her homework or not. It's difficult to let go. But again, you have to have faith that you have brought them up well.
Yes.
और उतना भरोसा खुद पे होना चाहिए कि आपने सही किया है, आपने सही सिखाया है और जो भी करेगी अपने हिसाब से करेगी, सोच समझ के करेगी और अपने खुद के लिए सोचना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है और होपफुली मैं एक अच्छी माँ थी जिसने अपने बच्चों को खुद के लिए सोचना सिखाया.
Absolutely. You know, but as a mother, you have been very carefree about whatever is said or written about you. But when things are written about kids, especially when they are, अब तो निशा थोड़ी सी बड़ी हो गई है, things were written about her even when she was not even an adult. Does it bother you? Even with Yug, he's not an adult, but there are the social media glare can sometimes be really, really toxic. After you answer, I'll tell you something that happened.
Yes, of course. Of course. I think it's completely unfair. And honestly, I really think that, you know, something should be done about that. I don't know what exactly, but something should be. There should be some rules and regulations, like there are abroad, about, you know, underage children being either photographed or spoken about online.
And shamed, like literally shamed.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that that's something that, but again, that's something that's part of the spotlight. That's something that is today part of the spotlight. Yes, it may be unfair, but again, that's something that you have to talk through with your kids. And I have had long discussions with them, sat them down, talked to them, talked through them, through it. And yes, it has affected them a lot. But it's also something that they will have to deal with. If not today, then as adults they will have to deal with it, just by virtue of the fact that they are our children. And that's what I keep telling them. I was like, you know, baby, we have a lot. Touch wood, God has given us a lot, you know. So we are very, very grateful for everything that we are given. But yes, they come with pros and cons, and we have to learn to deal with them. You have to learn to not pay attention to this. Grow up as you are meant to grow up. And I think the only thing that you can do for your kids is make them understand in the privacy of your homes and the privacy of your four walls is that you love them unconditionally as they are.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say something to you. Before we started rolling, I told you that I started on my own because I don't want to do certain things, right? So there was this. So your team knows this. There was this particular company that I worked with. I'm not gonna name, who had done a post about your daughter from a very different page. It was not the actual page. I had sent it, and I had told them that you really need to speak to the team right away, because if I raise it, it will become a problem because I'm still working with them. And I had to get it pulled down because sometimes I feel like it becomes very easy to come out and say whatever the hell you want, and that was
It was nasty. I know what you're talking about.
It was nasty. It was untrue. First of all, it is not just nasty. It was untrue. Does it anger you sometimes? Do you feel like picking up the call sometimes and blasting, or what can be done to like stop it? Because
Of
it's getting
course.
normalized.
It is very, very angering, and it is very, very unfair. It is very, very unfair to the, imagine if this was a child of a not known person.
Yes.
Imagine if this was a child of a normal person. What would you do? You would have been able to go to the cops and say that that child is being bullied. You'd be able to go to, all the social sites and say that, this is not right. This person should be pulled down, and this person should not be allowed to have an account if they're talking, such crap about, my child. So yes, of course it angers you, and we did do our best to take it off, etc. And that's exactly what we did. But I think, yes, it is something that it is being normalized right now. I don't know whether it's being normalized. I think people still stand up and talk about it.
Yeah, but you know what is happening? Because it gets numbers. Now people are, even if they know that that's not the truth, it's pushed out in a certain way. Oh, fighting this, that. मतलब जो negative element होता है ना, वो अगर थोड़ा सा भी मतलब लोग को देख के समझ में नहीं आता तो
हर
वो
किसी चीज में किया जा रहा है.
वही तो.
ये हर किसी चीज में किया जा रहा है कि it has become about negativity being the selling point rather than anything positive, good, kind in any which way. And that's something that it's a trend. It's something that actually it's just there. People do. It's your basic characteristic that's selling. You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
So that's society. I guess we'll have to work around it.
There's this beautiful thing that Ajay sir actually said in an interview. He said that we of course are two different people, and we have our share of disagreements, and marriage is not about not having disagreements. Marriage is about solving those disagreements, and sometimes I will be right and I'll fight for it, and sometimes she'll be right and she'll fight for it, but eventually we both will come to terms and decide what's the best way ahead. And I remember I had done this interview with you for BBC Hindi where you said that रिश्ते निभाने का सिर्फ एक ही सीक्रेट है, वो कोशिश है कि हर दिन आप कोशिश कर रहे हो उस रिश्ते पे. You guys have lived like more than half your lives together. Okay, you guys are falling in love every day, I feel, which is why you guys are still together. What
हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
What do you think has changed from the time you guys were seeing each other to today, when you are married with two kids who are understanding everything? What do you think has changed in your personalities that make you still work together so well?
I think we're very, very different people today than what we were, when we first got together. And I think we've grown like that as well. You grow up and you grow into more. And बस वही है कि मतलब जैसे मैंने कहा है, उस वक्त भी कहा था, अभी भी कहूँगी कि वो कोशिश होनी चाहिए. जब कोशिश करना बंद करोगे तो then that would be the end of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but how do you manage to do that all through? Like, are there days when you feel
there are days that I don't want to try. There are days that he doesn't want to try. But I think it's your it just has to do with there's so much, baggage. There's so much of a life around you that is attached to you that that's just there, part of who you are and what you are.
Yeah. Finally, because this is from the world of Shaitan, do we get to see the worlds merge and maybe have a Shaitan X Ma and maybe all
Who
of
knows?
you coming
Who knows?
together?
पहले माँ को उभरने दो, निकलने दो और
नहीं बहुत अच्छी चलेगी. We have to
बिल्कुल.
manifest it because
Yes.
I
चल रही है,
know.
बहुत अच्छी
हाँ,
चल रही है. It's
Exactly.
literally
It
now,
is-
here and
it
now.
will- it's tracking really well.
Yes.
If I may say this out aloud because that's the truth of it. It's tracking really well and everybody is liking the promo. I showed it to my mother on the big screen also and my mother said that, अच्छा ये movie release होगी क्या? First she thought that is there a screener to it? I said no, there will be no screener. This is a theatre movie. You gotta watch it. And then she saw that in Bengali. She's like, अच्छा काजोल ने बंगाली में बात किया है, बंगाली में शूट किया. मैंने बोला शायद dubbing किया होगा maximum. Which is why I asked you that question. But is there a way that you plan to do a film? Please do a film with Ajay sir and Shah Rukh sir again, both of them. Is there a plan? Like, is there a
I
plan?
don't know. I honestly don't know. I think this will have to be. See, for him to do a film, for him and me to do a film together, because of who we are personally, in person, as in husband and wife, and our screen presence as well, it takes a lot. It will take a very, very different kind of script to bring us together. We can't just do anything together. It just doesn't work for us, And so, yes, I hope we will do a film together. Let's see.
But you
I
guys
hope
don't
so.
discuss it at the dinner table at
No,
all.
we don't discuss it. We have lots of other things to talk about or not talk about, really.
But thank you so much, Kajol ma'am, because I have to tell you that my mother loves your mother. My mother loves you.
You said this
I love,
before.
I
You're
love
repeating
you.
yourself.
I have to repeat it because I feel like we discussed that negativity sells very quickly. For positivity to sell, you have to say it louder because the noise is too loud around. The noise of negativity is too loud. But I am always going to be there for the entire family. Now Aman is also there, so I always keep saying the same to him. And thank you for being you. Thank you for being this lovely, energetic, kind person. And जिंदगी में अगर
Secret. Don't tell anybody about it.
एक्चुअली मुझे पहली बार बोला गया था कि काजोल either will like you or will not like you at all. By now I know that you like me. So thank you so much for liking me and all the best for Ma.
Thank
This is
you,
to
thank
the
you.
power and spirits of mothers and I know
Absolutely.
that this is going to connect with everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.